Kelly.
Good morning, Betty.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did.
I did. It was terrific.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
What happened?
When?
On the weekend.
Oh, then. Nothing.
Really? Nothing happened? You said you had a good weekend. How could it be good if nothing happened?
Well, all that didn't happen might have been bad.
What?
Well, a whole lot of bad things might have happened, but they didn't. So nothing bad happened, so it must have been good. See? Simple, isn't it?
Betty, can I have a couple of Disprin, please?
Oh, have you got a headache?
No, I just want to shove them in my ears so I can't hear you.
And what did you do on the weekend?
Oh, it was very quiet around here. Jenny was at Katrina's, Simon and Nudge were on the prowl, and Debbie was away, of course.
Oh, was she? Where'd she go?
She went skiing with Tiffany.
I didn't know she could ski.
Well, it's the first time she's been, but you know, Deb, she'll be in anything.
Yeah, she's a bit of a daredevil, isn't she?
Oh, daredevil isn't the word for it. Do you know, when she was 4, she wanted to put a diving board in the bath? And then when she was 8 years old, she jumped a tricycle over 6 boys in a row.
6 boys? Oh, that must have got a shock.
Well, they were mildly surprised. Actually, it was the 7th boy who got the real shock. Well, I suppose by now she's a snow bunny.
Oh, yeah. I used to be one of those in Walgett.
You're a snow bunny in Walgett?
Yeah, well, we didn't have any snow, so we were more gravel bunnies. Mr. Kelly, what are you doing there?
Oh, these papers got soaked with that rain on Sunday. The gutter blocked up again and the water came in through the windows.
Oh, there must be something stuck in the guttering.
Yeah, I'm going to get up and have a look. I've just been waiting for you to arrive so you can hold the ladder for me.
What? For that teensy-weensy little climb?
I am just taking sensible precautions. I'm not scared of heights.
Then why do the children call you Tremblebone's rubber legs?
Because they have no respect. Now, you come and hold the ladder for me, please?
Okay. Oh, no, I don't think I want to stand under it. It's bad luck.
Oh, that's silly superstition. You can't get hurt standing under a ladder.
I can if you fall on me.
Be quiet. Now, just hold the ladder. Are you holding it? Are you holding it?
Yes.
Oh, yes. There is something stuck in the gutter. Keep holding it, Betty. Don't let go. Don't let go, Betty.
Hello, Martin Kelly, Architectural Services.
Keep the ladder steady, Betty.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, could you keep it down? I'm on the phone.
You what? You what?
Mr. Kelly? Yes,
Betty,
yes.
get out of here.
He's just outside. I'll get him.
Get the ladder. So,
No,
Betty, will you get the
you're not
ladder?
interrupting.
Help.
He's
Help.
just hanging around.
How could you do that to me?
Oh, come on, Mr. Kelly. You didn't have far to fall.
Well, I didn't know that. I was facing backwards. I couldn't see where I was going.
Oh, you knew where you was going. Down. Dad, I'm back. Oh, Deb, hi. How is the ski?
Oh, it's fantastic. Dad, are you okay?
He's fine. He just had a teensy-weensy little fall off a ladder.
It was not a teensy-weensy little fall. For the first 3 feet, I could have been dropping into the Grand Canyon.
And what about after the first 3 feet?
I stopped.
Dad, are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. No thanks to Betty. So, how was the skiing, Deb?
Oh, it was great. What a buzz. You ought to try it sometime.
Him?
What do you mean, him? Ha!
Well, you get all Tremblebone's rubber legs on a ladder. I mean, how would you handle those high things they have if you went skiing?
What high things?
Mountains.
She's got a point there, Dad. I mean, you do hyperventilate when you climb up into bed.
That only happened once, and that was because Simon put the bed up on bricks.
Dad, I've never understood this irrational fear you have of heights.
It is not an irrational fear.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, it is so. It is a totally rational fear. After all, you can fall off a height. You can't fall off a low. Except in your case, Deborah, you could fall off the rug.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's not fair. You should be more scared of heights than anyone else.
Why is that?
Because you're closer to the ground than anyone else. Dad, are you ready?
Mr. Kelly, your son Simon is here to see you.
I know.
No, I'm here too.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, your son Simon's been nudged.
I know. Simon, come in. What is it?
Wasn't that concrete pour on today? You said you're going to take me.
Oh, so it is, so it is.
What's that all about, Simon?
Oh, Dad's taking me on a concrete pour.
A concrete pour?
Yes, they're pouring concrete today at the building site in Surrey Hills.
Oh, couldn't you do better than that?
What?
Well, look at the poor boy. He thinks he's all excited and all he's doing is going on a rotten old concrete pour.
Betty, you don't understand.
When I was a kid, my dad used to take me to really good places, like the pictures and the milk bar, and once we even went to the Bluebird Cafe.
Well, this isn't a social occasion.
And he took me to the circus when they came to town.
Oh, I bet you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I did, up until the time we got separated.
Oh, what happened?
Well, it was awful. It took me 4 days to get away.
I don't believe it. The circus ran away with her.
And you know, from that day to this, I have never been able to eat another banana.
Betty, this is not a father and son outing. Simon is studying engineering, and I thought it'd be a good idea for him to see a concrete pour.
Yeah, I'm going because Dad said it'd be a good experience. And I'm going because Simon said it'd be a good lunch.
That reminds me. Could I have $30 in the petty cash?
Hold your horses, hold your horses. Now, is this money for a work-related activity or is it a fringed benefit?
None of your business.
Then it must be private and you're not entitled to company funds.
I am the company. It's my money. Give it to me. What's this? There's no money in here.
Well, it's Monday. I haven't had a chance to draw any cash for the week. I'll tell you what, I'll lend it to Tin, and Tin can lend it to you. Now, I'll write out an IOU for you and an you owe me for me.
Betty, you better get these IOUs and you owe me sorted out, otherwise it's back to the circus with you.
Well, it's all your fault.
My fault?
I don't even know why you need $30 just to get to Surrey Hills.
Because we're having lunch there.
Then you'll have to declare it as a fringe benefit.
That's right. It's the Surrey Hills with a fringe on top. Now, let's get on this concrete pour.
You crack another one like that, boy, and you won't be on the concrete pour, you'll be under the concrete pour. I don't want to talk about it, all right?
Talk about what?
I just said I don't want to talk about it.
What's he talking about?
Well,
I don't want him to talk about it either.
he doesn't want me to talk about it.
Can Simon talk about it?
No, Simon cannot talk about it.
What's he on about?
Well, you know how he's scared of heights.
Nothing unusual in that. Lots of very sensible people are scared of heights. I can be scared of heights if I want to. After all, I pay the rates around here, don't I?
Dad, how can you be scared of height in a concrete pour? I thought that was on the ground floor.
Well, it was, but it was over. Simon talked me into going up to the 8th floor to have a look around.
So?
There was no floor. Just lots of narrow steel girders and shaky little planks everywhere.
I suppose he froze up.
Yeah, I never knew fingernails could leave marks in a steel girder.
Simon, you shouldn't have taken him up there.
Well, I thought he'd be all right, as long as he didn't look down.
I couldn't help it. I looked down.
And what did you see?
Down. Lots of it.
Yeah, and then he fainted. Had to bring him down in a concrete bucket.
Why?
Because that's what he fainted into.
But Dad, you're going to have to do something about this acrophobia.
Yeah, and his fear of heights.
What do you think acrophobia is?
Fear of having an accident?
Dad, look, it's going to affect you professionally if you can't go off the ground without fainting.
No, it's all right. I've got it all figured out.
Is that so?
Yes. From this point on, I'm not going to design any building that's above 8 feet in height. Well, think of it. In that way, I'll corner the market of dog kennels and nuclear shelters.
It's very kind of you to help me out like this, Jenny. No problem, Betty. Just tell me what you want me to do. Oh, well, Mr. Kelly wants me to sort out the petty cash, but I'm no good at figures, and I really needed someone to help me.
Well, why not grab Simon? He's a whiz at maths.
Oh, right. But how could I talk him into it?
Well, be subtle. Tell him he's terrific. He falls for that every time.
Right. Simon, you're terrific.
Betty, I cannot find it in my heart to disagree with you.
Good, you'll help then.
Well, now that I'm helping, can someone tell me what I'm helping with?
The petty cash.
No way.
Oh, please, Simon. I've got to get it all balanced out, and you'll whip through it in seconds. You're so terrific at maths and everything.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
So, are these all the receipts and IOUs?
Oh, no, there's just a few more.
These are all IOUs?
No, some of them are IMEs and some are IOTs.
IOTs? What's an IOT?
IO10. But don't you worry too much, because most of the IMEs will balance out the IOTs.
How do you figure that?
Oh, well, it's obvious, isn't it? If I owe the tin and the tin owes me, then some of the IOTs will cancel out the IMEs, see?
Not really.
That was terrific, Betty. Can you say that again?
Well, I'll take your word on the IOMEs and the IOT's better. Who is Tom?
Tom? I don't know any Tom.
Well, it's right here in the tin. Tom, 2.20. I guess we owe it to Tom.
Oh, no, that's for Tim Tams.
Tim Tams?
Yeah, you know those chocolate biscuits? I bought them for the office.
For Tom.
What about him?
You bought the Tim Tams for Tom?
No, there isn't any Tom.
Of course there is, woman. It's right here.
No, he's not a person. He's a tin owes me. T-O-M. Get it?
Tim owes me.
No, tin owes me. Unless you bought Tim Tams too.
Hey, Betty, just a moment. I'm totally lost with all these Toms and Tims and Tams.
Well, it's very simple, see. I bought some Tim Tams with a Tom for $2.20 from the tin one time.
Ah, you took a Tom from the tin.
No, I put a Tom in the tin. You see, normally I'd take it from the tin to buy Tim Tams, but I only needed $2.20, and there was nothing in the tin but a 10, so I put in a Tom. That's why there's a Tom in the tin. And I do it all the time. Understand?
Yes. I understand.
I think that boy's been working too hard. Now, are you passing through or are you just hovering?
Beg your pardon, Mr. Kelly?
Well, I'm beginning to feel like a dying man in the desert with a buzzard circling overhead.
No, I'm just waiting for dinner.
That's what I mean.
Dad, I've got it. I've got the answer.
Good. Now, does anyone have the question?
Skydiving.
Good idea. Nudge.
Yeah?
Go skydive.
Not him, you. You ought to try skydiving.
Don't be absolutely ridiculous. Now, sit down and have your dinner.
No, Dad, really. You're not listening to me.
Yes, funny habit I've got. As soon as somebody starts talking about skydiving, I stop listening.
Dad, listen, this could be the answer to your fear of heights. This could end it forever.
Poor choice of words.
No, I reckon it's a good idea, Mr. Kelly.
What, skydiving?
No, sitting down and having dinner.
Dad, it may sound a little off the wall.
Deborah, I'm scared of heights, and you want me to throw myself out of an aeroplane. Yes, there is a teeny tiny gap in your logic.
Well, it's like falling off a horse. You've got to get straight back on again.
I've never fallen off a horse.
Oh, you must be a good rider.
No, I just never got on one in the first place. I tried it once, they're too high, I fainted.
Dad, don't you see? If you could do this, then you'd realise that you don't need to be afraid of heights.
Don't you see? If I realised that, I wouldn't need to do this.
Really, Mr. Kelly, skydiving is perfectly safe.
Oh, yeah.
Almost.
Fudge.
Unless you're Roman candle.
Roman candle? What Roman candle?
Dad, you don't need to worry about a silly little detail like that.
Yes, I do. What is this Roman candle, Nudge?
Oh, it's when your chute tangles and doesn't open and
No, shut up.
It doesn't open?
you fall all the way down and your chute sort of flutters above you until you hit the ground.
Dad, it's not that bad. Look, I'm going to do it. Look. It says here, special classes for first-time jumpers. See, they look after you, and it's perfectly safe. They even give you a spare parachute.
It was perfectly safe. How come they give you 2 parachutes?
Stop you falling all the way.
No, shut up.
Dad, I'll be with you, and you've got to get rid of this fear of heights. It's affecting you professionally.
That's true.
Oh, then why not try it? Come on, you've always told us that if we face up to our fears, they'll go away, haven't you?
Well, yeah, but...
Wouldn't you like to be free of this fear?
Of course I would.
No more tremble bones, rubber legs, wouldn't you like that?
You know I'd like that.
Well, then, face up to your fear and see if it goes away.
Oh, all right. I suppose I could try it just once.
Oh, there's my brave dad. Look, you'll see, it'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it.
Just one thing. Do I have to face up to it? Can't I do it with my eyes shut?
Jenny, things would be a lot easier if you let me have the calculator.
No way, Simon. You always forget to turn it off and you'll flatten my batteries.
I do not. Anyway, you're just wasting time by not letting me have it.
Well, if you don't like it, you can use your own calculator.
I count my batteries are flat. It was an accident. All right, just add these figures to the total. 295.
Right.
1150.
Got it.
1725.
Check.
Well, Simon, how's the big petty cash sort-out going?
We're slowly getting there. I've sorted out the IOUs, the TOMs, and the UFOs.
UFO? What's a UFO?
You figure it out. But we're slowly making headway. What's the total so far, Jen?
$5,499.25.
What? How could it be that much? You mean that's how much it owes me?
No, that's how much you owe Betty.
Simon, are you out of your mind?
Don't yell at me, Dad. When we started, the figure was $7 grand. Don't worry, we haven't got onto the IoTs, and they will cancel most of it out.
How much cash is in there?
At the moment, zero, zilch, nada.
Well, here's a contribution. Here's the $10 change from lunch the other day.
Well, every little bit helps.
And speaking of the other day, next time we go on a concrete pour, could you ask Nudge not to write anything in the wet cement? It's most embarrassing for him.
Sorry, Dad. Anyway, no one will know it's him, will they?
Are you kidding? He wrote Nudge was here.
Hey, Dad, are you really going to go skydiving with Debbie?
Well, I told her I would. I must be mad.
Can I come too?
No, you can't come too.
Oh, why not? I'm not scared.
Well, you should be. For a start, you're so light that if you jumped out of an aeroplane, you would go upwards.
I could wear weights.
No, Jenny.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course I'm sure. For goodness sake, you can't go jumping out of aeroplanes. You've got a broken leg.
Then I've got experience.
Don't you have any homework tonight?
No.
Then go and make some up.
Rats, I never get any of the good fun around here.
Dad, are you really going to do this parachute jump?
Well, I promised Deborah I would.
Oh, do you think this is wise?
No, I don't. I think it's totally insane. But, as Deborah said, I've got to get rid of this stupid fear of heights.
But, Dad, at your age...
And what's wrong with my age?
Well, your bones are brittle. They're easily damaged.
So is my pride, so watch it. And anyway, it's only one little parachute jump.
Yeah.
And people do it all the time.
Yeah.
Just like crossing the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing will happen. Aren't you going to say yeah this time? Right, now go and hang up your uniform.
Yes, Dad.
Don't leave it lying on the floor.
No, Dad.
Then get stuck into your homework.
Yes, Dad. Oh, I've just got to ring Katie first.
No. You'll be on the phone to her for hours. You can ring her after you've done your homework.
Yes, Dad.
Here you go, Dad. I got it all for you.
Got what all for me?
Everything you need for your first parachute jump. Boots, helmet, jumpsuit, spray rag.
I've got to tell you to go...
I'll do my homework. Okay, I'm on to it.
What do you think of my outfit, Dad? Isn't it great?
How come you get to look like that and I get to look like the saggy, baggy elephant?
Dad, you're jumping to overcome a fear. I'm jumping to meet the parachute instructor.
Oh, well...
Anyway, yours was cheap because it was second-hand.
Oh, right.
And the previous owner can't use it anymore.
Oh, right. Why not? Can't use it anymore?
What?
The previous owner can't use it anymore.
That's right.
Oh, right. He lost weight and it doesn't fit him anymore.
What exactly?
Well, what exactly? Dad, come on, you've got to tell me. I have to face my fear.
Okay, Dad, if you really must know, he broke his leg.
Oh, God, why'd you have to tell me that?
Dad, he was run over by a bus.
What? Oh, well, why didn't you just say?
It was his own silly fault.
Yeah, he stepped out in front of it.
No, he landed in front of it.
Oh, I wonder what's taking them so long. They should be home by now.
After all, how long could it take to fall 5,000 feet?
They're probably still trying to unlock Dad's fingers from the plane. I bet he didn't even jump.
Simon, could you give me a hand here, please?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Debbie, are you all right?
I've never seen anything so high. Have you any idea how high those things are?
What things?
Planes. I looked out the door and there was a cloud there. How can people stand being tall?
You mean she freaked out?
Totally. She's never been that high before.
I'm going to my room now to lie down on the floor.
Dad, is Debbie all right?
Oh, she'll be fine, Jen. She just hasn't had the best of days. To begin with, she discovered the handsome, wind-blown instructor was married, and then she totally freaked out at the altitude.
Oh, poor kid. She's never been in a little plane before.
Yeah. Then when she finally got up the courage to jump, she landed in the wrong field and got chased by a goat.
What about you, Mr. Kelly? I guess you didn't jump after that.
On the contrary, Nudge, I had a ball. I did 3 jumps.
Dad, weren't you scared of the height?
No, I wasn't, and for one very good reason. I had on a parachute. I felt safe. Don't know why I didn't think of it sooner.
So from now on, Dad, you won't be afraid of climbing ladders?
Not as long as I'm wearing a parachute.
Here you go, Dad. That's the best I can do with the petty cash.
How much do I owe Betty now?
Yeah.
Not a penny.
Oh,
Oh.
I'll sort it out as far as I can, but there's $20 I still can't account for, no matter how I try.
Oh, well, $20 isn't much.
Yeah, that's right.
So, Betty, cough up $20 and put it in the tin.
Me? Why me?
Because you're in charge of petty cash, you're responsible. Simon, I want you to know you've done a terrific job here, and I don't know how to show my appreciation.
Well, something tasteful and engraved.
No, seriously. I owe you, Simon. I'm in your debt here, and I thank you most sincerely.
It was him.
Me? What me?
The $20 was you.
I didn't touch it, Dad. I didn't touch any money.
You took him to lunch, you took $30 and you brought back 10. His lunch cost $20.
She's right, Simon. Cough up $20.
Dad, what happened to Simon? I owe you, and Simon, I'm in your debt.
Simon, that was mawkish sentiment. This is business.
Gary Riley production for the Australian Television Network.